Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw Mr. Krupp from Captain Underpants. We're going to get started in the middle of our face with a short little vertical line, starting from the brow, going up. From the left side, we're going to go up in an angle with a slight curve, going up towards the left. We'll do the same thing on the right, going up with a slight curve towards the right. Now we're going to tuck the pupils in underneath the brow. Starting on the left side, it's a little half oval, coming down and then back up. We'll do the same thing on the right side, coming down and then back up. We're going to add a little tiny highlight circle on the top left. So just curving around, coloring the bottom part of the eye in black. We'll do the same thing on the right. A little tiny half circle and then coloring the bottom in black. We're going to tuck the nose in underneath the eye, so it's almost like a little oval with an open end at the bottom. So we're going to start on the left side, circling around towards the right, then back in. Now on the left side here, we're just going to hook it over towards the left. We'll hook over towards the right. Just underneath the left eye, we're just going to draw a little eye bag, a little curve like that. Below the nose, we're going to draw in the mouth. It's a big frown, that little curve that goes from left to right. So we're going to start on the end here, curving just underneath the nose, then down on the right side. We're going to add a little bracket just around the ends of the mouth on both sides. Now before we draw on the side of the head, I want to go to the top and draw on the hair. So we start in the middle, I'm going to curve down, and then I'm going to pull that back up, sort of tapering it upwards. We're going to go in the opposite direction, coming down, and then back up. We're just going to repeat this all around the side of the head. Going back to the left side, go down toward the left, back up, go down to the right, and then we'll pull that back up. Now we're going to turn the hairs up, going around the side of the head. Going out toward the left, back in, do another one, going up, then back in. Let's go to the right side and do the same thing. Curving out, pull that back in, do one more over here, curving back in. We're going to leave a little gap in the center because I want to draw one more hair going almost straight up. Two curves towards a point. Now in behind the hair, we're going to draw on the side of the head, coming down. It's almost like a triangular shaped head. So we start up here on the left side, curving down just around the side of the mouth. We're going to curve this around like that. Do the same thing on the right side, curving around the mouth, down to about there. We're going to take these two ends and just round it out towards the bottom of the chin. So rounding out the jaw, curving in towards the center. Now we're going to go back up on the right side, curving up. Let's tuck the ears on the side of the head here. So on the side here, it's going to be almost like a circle going around. Do the same thing on the right side. And we want to add the little inner ear detail. So it's like a little C shape on the left and on the right. Let's move down and draw on the body. So on either side of the jaw, we're going to leave a little gap. I'm going to draw a curve that goes around and then back in. Going around, and we're just going to pull it into about there. We'll do the same thing on the right. So lining up the top, curving around, we'll pull that back in. Now I want to layer the center of the belly in behind it. So I'm just going to extend this line just a little bit further in. Now it's almost like a curve that overlaps these lines. So stepping over, come down in the middle, I'll pull that back up on the right side. Now let's add in the color. So in the middle here, we're going to draw an upside down V. This. I'm going to take these points and just tuck them in underneath the jaw. So curving up towards the left and up towards the right. Now underneath the collar, we're going to draw in the tie. So about halfway along this line, I'm going to draw an angled line coming down towards the right. Same thing on the left. We go over towards the left, take these 2 points and draw a V coming down towards the center, right down the middle. On the left side here, we're going to add a pocket. So right in here, we're going to draw a little curve. And we're going to connect those 2 points with a half oval, coming down in the middle and then back up. In the tie, let's add some stripes. I'm just going to add these thin little stripes going across the tie, all the way to the top. And then up here in the knot, we're just going to add 2 little lines like that. Let's continue down with the legs. So underneath these curves here, we're going to curve in towards the center. So on the left side, I'm going to pull it into right about there. Same thing on the right. We're going to curve in. It's almost like completing a circle. In the middle here, we want to complete the bottom part of that circle, leaving a gap on either side. Now we're going to draw on the left leg. So from the center, we're going to move over towards the left, curve down and out. Do the same thing on the right. Bending it over like this. We're going to draw the top edge of the pant, curve over towards the left, curve up and out towards the right. Now we're going to pull this up underneath the lower torso. So from this point, we're going to curve down. From here, we're going to curve down and out. In the center, let's add the fly. So we're going to draw a straight line down the middle, go back underneath the belly, and we're going to curve in towards that center line. Now let's draw on the shoes. On the corner on the left side, we're going to curve down towards the heel. Do the same thing on the right. And we want to round out the bottom of the foot. From the heel to the toe, we'll curve like this. Going across. We take the toe and just curve up into towards the point on the bottom part of the pant. Curving in. Let's add some detail to the shoe. So we're going to take this curve and just duplicate it right above for the sole. Now we're going to add a little toe cap. On the top of the foot here, we're just going to curve down towards the sole. Do that on both sides. And then for some simple laces, I'm just going to draw 2 short curves across the top. Do the same thing on the right. Now let's finish this off with the arms. So I'm going to have the arms coming out and then just right into the hips. So we're going to start just below the ears. I'm going to draw a curve that kind of goes slightly upwards. That on the left and on the right. Now we're going to curve the sleeve down. Curving down and in. I'm going to pull these back in with a curve, going in like that, just in behind the body. We're going to have a little trim on the sleeve here. So taking that same curve, drawing it on the inside, on both sides of the arms. We're going to go to the left side and draw this arm curving around in towards the hips. So I'm going to start at the very top, I'm going to step down just a little bit, curving around, and then in, leaving a gap here just enough for the arms. I'm going to step down and draw the inside of the arm, leaving that even space all the way around. From here, I'm going to curve up and then down. So almost like a little half circle. From here, I'm going to step down, draw a little curve like this in the opposite direction. Step down again, we'll draw the second finger, just a little hook like that. And then the third one, we're going to go all the way around in towards the wrist. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Stepping down from the corner, we're going to go out, the curve, and then in towards the wrist, right about there. We'll do the same thing with the bottom part of the arm. Even space gap all the way around. Now we're going to draw the top of the thumb, curving up and then down. Right in here, we're going to draw that little half circle for the first finger, step down, curving up, and the third finger going to wrap around all the way in towards the wrist. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Mr. Krupp from Captain Underpants. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send us your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.